Joy Sparkle BS is a new YouTuber who has built her channel rather rapidly, largely because she's made a lot of anti-Onision videos. As you can see from the most recent 12 videos she's uploaded, all but 3 of them have to do with Onision. Onision doesn't like these videos, and after claiming that she's made more than 40 plus videos and claiming that she's a stalker, he sent her a cease and desist letter, although he sent it to her over Twitter. After he DM'd her with the letter, she immediately made it public. I won't read this letter word for word, but as you can see, it tells her to cease and desist from doing things like making videos about him and his family, constant tweeting about him and his family, live broadcasting about him and his family, and other communication. Usually when you send a cease and desist letter, it's better if you send it via mail using certified mail, not using Twitter DMs. Second, it's also usually better if you actually sign it with your full name instead of just Gregory as he has done. Onision did not actually get a lawyer to write this cease and desist letter. Instead, he went to this website and used the template. Ironically, this website actually discourages you from using this template without consulting a lawyer, and even includes a video saying that you should use a lawyer.
A cease and desist letter is a letter typically written by an attorney or law firm asking a person to cease and desist illegal activity. The letter will typically state the legal basis for the demand and may demand money in order to settle the legal claims against that person. Typically, you're not going to want to use a template that you find online because you want to send it from an attorney or a law firm. It shows that you're serious. It has a much more significant impact when it's sent by a law firm because the recipient knows you mean business, you've paid money to have this dealt with, and the attorney may take it to the next level from a legal perspective.
So I watched Joy's broadcast she did the day she received this cease and desist letter, but I did not watch the whole thing. However, she seemed that she wasn't that intimidated by this letter because, in part because of her former job, she says she knows about cease and desist letters and that this letter was not a proper letter. The main thing is that what Joy was doing does not meet the legal definition of stalking because in order to be legally stalking someone, you have to do something that is threatening to them physically. The legal definition of harassment varies by state, but usually it involves either doing something that threatens the person physically or repeatedly following the person while they're in public. I did say in a previous video that Eugenia Cooney could conceivably sue Onision. Incidentally, even though Onision claims that he only made 9 videos about Eugenia, he's actually made more like 18. When I said Eugenia could possibly sue him, I meant for libel, not for stalking or harassment. This is because the actress Keira Knightley actually did sue and win against a tabloid that claimed that just because she was thin, she caused some girl to starve herself. So Onision could also conceivably be sued because he has claimed that Eugenia has caused people to starve themselves, when in fact she is not the cause of anybody starving themselves. If you want to know why it's false to say that Eugenia causes people to starve themselves simply by being thin in her videos, please see my previous video on Eugenia. I also said that Eugenia would have a very strong case for libel if Onision started to accuse her of murder, although so far he hasn't done that. On the other hand, in this case, Onision has not even accused Joy Sparkle of doing anything libelous, just of stalking and harassing him. However, in a video that Joy uploaded the next day, Joy seemed to indicate that she may not make any more videos about Onision, and I think that's a bad idea. I'll tell you why. But first, here's the video clip.
Somebody like this is not acting mentally stable, and hasn't. And in this particular case, if I continue to talk about it, I give the person what they want. The person wants attention. Narcissist wants to be fed. And something I've always said on my channel is, I feel like I'm here to educate people on how these people work. Not that I'm like, oh, I'm God, and I know everything, and I'm diagnosing people, and I'm here to educate, I'm the ultimate authority. No, I'm not trying to say that. But I want to share my perspective on these types of people. It's very entertaining. It's hard for me to get through this video without laughing because this whole situation is hysterical to me. This person says they've never watched my content, they don't know much about me, and that's fine, and I'll take them at face value. Apparently they don't know I've dealt with way too many types like this, and I'm not to be messed with, and I'm not scared. So there are two things going on. This is a means to scare me and to shut me up, and I thought, okay, I can go the route of let's expose all this and tell people to stand up for themselves and not be scared and blah, blah, blah. But I'm also at that point, I don't have anything to prove. I've proved it all with my actions. I proved it with evidence. So if I continue to do this, what is the message I'm sending to people? Continue to fight a losing battle with somebody who just wants attention and will do anything to get it, no matter how demeaning or untruthful or dishonest or destructive it is? That will just create a cycle more of negativity. And it's not that I'm scared to do it, but is there a point to do it if nothing good is going to come out of it? So, here's where I'm at. And maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe tomorrow I will release it. I don't know. But I'm at the point where I've said everything I need to say. The best revenge I could give this person or any other person who acts this way, who tries to threaten and bully you, I've already shown what I need to show. I think the best thing I could do is to not give them any attention. Because to not give them any attention is the best way you can sometimes fuck with people. So, that's what I want to say. The conclusion I came to is, I don't have to yell and scream and stand up for myself every second of the day to be empowered. See, because of the situations that I've had with my family and with, mostly with family that I've been scared of, and there are, a few other people in my life here and there, I've just walked around so scared of people, But I don't have to be scared anymore. And I'm not. But in finding that empowering place in yourself where you take back your power and you stop being scared of people who want to threaten you or want to do you harm, and you realize that they can't touch you as long as you are in the right and doing everything within the bounds of the law and within the bounds of what's healthy for human beings, and you set your intention right. At the same token, that empowering place feels good. But what you have to be careful of, and this is what I'm still learning with this, is balancing the ego, because sometimes you can go from one extreme to the other. So I go so far into being scared and fearful and this and that of what people are going to do and think, and I break out of that, which I have being on YouTube, and then you go to, oh, fuck it. Oh, fuck it, I don't have to be scared of anything. But you have to have a level of discernment.
Okay, well, I agree with Joy that Greg might very well be a narcissist. And while sometimes it's true that the best thing to do is not to give someone attention, the truth is narcissists like attention, but they don't always like negative attention. They have very fragile egos. And I think that in this case, when Greg says that what he wants is for Joy to stop making videos about him, he actually means that he wants Joy to stop making videos about him. I agree that the purpose of this is probably just to scare Joy. It's not because Onision really thinks that he can sue her. However, if she actually does stop making videos about him, he will see this as a victory. He will conclude that he is the winner, and he will conclude that this letter actually did scare her into not making videos about him. Joy says that she's not scared, but he'll say that she's not telling the truth because if she really wasn't scared, she wouldn't have stopped making videos about him. I'm not saying that Joy is really scared, but I am saying that he will interpret it that way, and so will other people, frankly. It also means that he will continue to do these things against other smaller YouTubers in the future. If he is a narcissist, or even if he's not, it will boost his ego much more if Joy actually does stop making videos about him, because then he will think that his letter worked. I can understand if Joy wants to stop making videos about Onision eventually, but I don't think the best time to stop is right when he demands that she stops using a threatening letter. Joy did say that she might reconsider, and I hope that she does, because no matter how you look at it, if she does give in to this, a lot of people will say that she gave in because she was scared, no matter how much she says that she's not scared. As Joy says herself, actions speak louder than words. If Joy's actions show that she is scared of Onision by not making videos, it doesn't matter what she says, and it doesn't matter even if she's not really scared, because people will interpret her actions as meaning that she's actually scared of Onision and that she gave in to him. So once again, I would urge Joy to reconsider and to continue to make videos about Onision instead of giving Onision exactly what he's asking for in this letter. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I upload 4 times a month, and anyone subscribed to my channel who likes this video will get 7 years of good luck.